guys, it's Kayla from Killing It With Coupons, and I have got a CVS haul for you guys today. I ended up placing this as a shipping order, and a few of the items did have to be fulfilled through a pickup order, but the nice thing about CVS is that they will let you like split that sort of, and I will get free delivery with a $10 or more purchase because of the Extra Care Plus subscription that I have. Plus, I also get the $10 extra bucks per month, and I pay for the annual subscription, so that works out to be $4 a month, but I get that $10 back in extra bucks every month, along with, again, too, free shipping over $10. The nice thing about that is that at my store, it's kind of a smaller CVS, and there's not a ton in my area, so it seems like a lot of couponers go there, so they tend to be out of stock a lot of times, especially of the like sale items. So thankfully, like I said, I was able to take advantage of a lot of the deals that I still wanted to for this week with getting them delivered, and the few that I still needed to pick up with the pickup order. And thankfully this order actually ended up coming on Tuesday, so it came a little bit earlier. A lot of times it comes on like Wednesday and sometimes like Wednesday night. Last week though, it didn't come until Thursday, and then I ended up kind of realizing I'd screwed something up, so I actually had to pick up another item and have that delivered as well, and it didn't get here till Friday, so that's why I didn't end up sharing with you guys the haul from last week, because by the time that I would have gotten done filming and recording and editing and uploading and everything like that, it probably would have been Saturday, and the deals were ending on Saturday anyway. I wasn't going to share with you guys deals that were going to be ending that same day anyway, so I ended up not filming last week's haul or anything like that. However, unfortunately, last week on Sunday when I placed the order, my CRTs expired for the end of the week prior, and I have not gotten any CRTs for the last 2 weeks. So while I've seen that a ton of people are getting a bunch of CRTs and they have like sort of reset for their accounts and everything like that, it looks like me, and it also sounds like a handful of other people as well, are just not getting any new CRTs at all, other than the ones that are advertised in like the weekly ad that are going to be for everybody. Those are like the only ones that I got. So like the one for the CoverGirl this week, I did end up getting, and I used that, and there was I think 2 other beauty ones this week, like I think for the Essie nail polish and one other like maybe the Maybelline or something like that, I don't remember, but there's like 2 other makeup CRTs that are the only ones that were available for me. So what I decided to do was roll a little bit more of my extra bucks than I was actually earning back into this transaction, and although my net cost was a little bit high, I paid a little bit less out of pocket than what my net cost was. So I didn't end up using all of the extra bucks that I had earned from last week. I earned close to like $60 in extra bucks, but I ended up using about 45 this week and still had 15 left over, and then earned like 35 back. So that was my plan, to have like a little bit of less out of pocket, but use up some of my extra bucks, because if I am getting less CRTs, then that means that the deals are going to not be quite as good. So there might be some deals that I just don't end up doing because the deals aren't as good, like unless I had a CRT for it or something like that. So anyways, like I said, if that continues in the future and I don't end up getting many, I might try and roll my extra bucks into deals and just get lower out of pocket and not have quite as much of a stockpile of extra bucks that I had. So these deals will be available to pretty much everybody, and these are also the second week of the deals as well. So there were some better deals last week. This buy 30 earn $10 extra buck back. I did it a different way last week and then worked this way out for this week. So again, there's probably a little bit better ways to do this. With the coupons that I had left from the ones that were still available to me versus the ones I used last week, this was the way I ended up working it out. These deals run from April 12th until April 18th, 2026. And the total retail cost of these items here on the table would have been $111.44. I paid $19 plus tax out of pocket and saved $92.44. Now I did use $44.83 in extra bucks like I had told you guys. However, I also was planning on picking up 2 of the General Mills cereals. Those are on sale this week for $1.99, and there's $1 off of 2 digital coupon. However, they only had 3 left in my store, and by the time I had the pickup order placed, they said they were out of stock, or like it was fulfilled. So they ended up refunding me $2.04 in extra bucks. So technically I only used $42.79 in extra bucks since I got that refunded to me. And I earned back $33.38 in extra bucks. And that was just for these items. However, I realized I also earned back a $2 extra buck for filling 4 prescriptions from CVS. And the thing I realized is that my dad actually, when he goes to CVS, my dad normally uses my phone number at checkout. Like he puts it in. So I didn't even realize that that's like normally my parents or my brother's like prescriptions that have been getting filled. I didn't actually even know that that was a thing initially at CVS. But if you do end up filling 4 prescriptions, you will apparently get a $2 extra buck. So I also earned that back. So I just figured it in here. But again, if you were doing the deals the same way, it'd be $33.38 in extra bucks that you'd earn back. I ended up again earning $35.38, and my net cost for these items was $26.41. Like I said, there's probably some CRTs that would have made these deals a little bit better, and like I was saying too, there were some better deals running last week, but I still found that a lot of these were still pretty good deals for this week, even with just coupons and extra bucks and sales and things like that. So hopefully next week when we get the new CVS ad, we have some good deals going on. But I will share with you guys first the spend 30 and earn $10 extra buck back, and that is on the Tide Pods, which is $13.49 on sale. Regularly it would have been $16.99. There's a $3 off coupon on that. The Gain fabric softeners on sale for $6.99. It's regularly $8.99, and we have a $1 off coupon. Similarly, the Downy fabric softener is also on sale for $6.99, regularly $8.99, and there's a $1 off coupon on that as well. And the 7th generation dish soap is on sale for $3.75. I believe it's 20 or 25% off, but regularly it'd be $4.69. That's the sale that's running for this week. So depending on which product you pick up and what it retails for, it will be different, but it will, like I said, take the, I think it's 20% off sale. Plus we also have a $1.50 off digital coupon. So the combined retail price of those 4 items would have been $39.99. After all of the sales, it's $31.22. So you will earn the $10 extra buck back because your subtotal after the sales but before coupons is above $30. And then we have the $6.50 in the digital coupons that I just mentioned. So you'll pay $24.72 out of pocket, but you would earn back $10 in extra bucks for spending $30, making your net cost for those items just $14.72 for all 4, and you'd save $25.27, which again, I don't think is overall too bad. And fabric softener is something that I've been wanting to stock up on a little bit. I do have a really good amount of laundry detergent, but not a ton of fabric softener. So again, I thought that was a pretty good deal. A steal on the Burt's Bees sheet masks. These are $3.39 regular price. So together they are $6.79, and that's what you'll pay out of pocket, but you can earn $4 in extra bucks back when you buy 2, making them $2.78 for 2, or $1.39 each. Now this is an item where I've had CRTs for forever on these, tons and tons of different CRTs. So this might be one where you could pair it up with a CRT and get these for a pretty good deal. But again, like I was saying, I don't have any CRTs. I've gotten them since I started couponing back in like December, probably a few weeks after like I started shopping again. And then I have not gotten, like I said, the last 2 weeks have not gotten any. So while it looks like I was saying it reset for a lot of people, for me it looks like it did the exact opposite, and people that were getting CRTs, or like again good CRTs it seems like, are now not really getting any. But with those sheet masks I saved $4 on them. And then the Gillette, the shave foams, these are $3.49. Buy one get one 50% off, so they'll be $5.23. At retail price though, the 2 of them would have been at $6.98. You'll pay $5.23 out of pocket. We have no coupons, but you will earn $4 back in extra bucks for buying 2. And just a side note, that is the same extra buck deal that is running with the Gillette razors. So if you were doing a deal with the Gillette razors for this week, because like I said, I did that last week, there's some good manufacturer coupons and it'll make the razors really cheap. But if you are doing that, make sure that you do not pick these up with them, because you will not get the extra buck back, because it is for the Gillette shave products, and this is counting towards the shave products along with the razors as well. So $4 you'll earn back, making these $1.23 for 2, or about 62 cents each, and you'll save $5.75. I also picked up 2 of the L'Oreal Elvive shampoos and conditioners, which are $5 on sale, regularly $6.29, so the 2 of them would have been $12.58, but there's a $4 off 2 digital coupon, so you'll pay $6 out of pocket, earn $2 back in extra bucks for buying 2, making them $4 for 2, or $2 each, and you'll save $8.58 on those. There is also a pretty good deal on these more expensive Crest toothpaste. the Crest 3D White and also the Crest Pro Health like gum kind. I got the sensitive kind. These toothpastes retail at about $10 each. So like I said, they are normally a little bit more expensive toothpaste than some of the deals we get, but we can still get them pretty cheap with coupons and extra bucks for this week. The Crest 3D White is $8.99 on sale. This retails at $11.79, and we have a $5 off digital coupon on the Crest 3D White toothpaste. There's also a separate coupon on this Crest, the Pro Health, like the gum kind. This is $8.99, regularly $9.99, and there is a $5 off digital coupon. Like I said, it is a separate coupon from that. So the two items together would have been $21.79, but after sales, they are $17.98. Then we have the $10 in digital coupons, like I mentioned, so you'll pay $7.98 out of pocket for both of them, but earn $4 in extra bucks back when you buy two, making them $3.98 for two, or $1.99 each, which again is not too bad of a price for toothpaste that normally is $10. Granted, like I said, we normally get toothpaste, a ton of toothpaste, for way cheaper than that. Like I said, I have a ton. I don't have a ton of the super fancy kind of toothpaste. However, you will still save $17.81, and if you do have some type of dental or Crest CRT, this could work out to be an even better deal for you. And again, my goal was to kind of, again, roll my extra bucks into deals that were still going to give me extra bucks, even if they weren't the best deals, just because I'm scared of them all expiring and not being able to use them on like a worthwhile deal, and also not having CRTs, so not being able to kind of make my own worthwhile deals as well. The Garnier Fructis shampoos and conditioners, these are on sale for $4 this week, regularly $5.29, so the two of them would have been $10.58. There's a $3 off two digital coupon, so you'd pay $5 for the two of them and then earn back $3 in extra bucks when you buy two, making these $2 for two, or $1 each, and you save $8.58. Again, I also ended up doing this deal on the CoverGirl, which this CRT is going to be available for everyone. The ones that are always advertised in the weekly ad, you will always see those, but the ones that are personalized, those are the type of CRTs that I'm not getting, and like I said, it seems like a lot of other people aren't, since it seems like, again, they've reset either the system or whatever. I know that they were changing registers a while ago, and that coincided with us being able to also do these deals with the spend deals with online either delivery or pickup orders, which we couldn't previously do. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, or like I said, exactly what, but anyways, these CoverGirl, I picked up one of the tinted lip balms, which are $6.79 regular price, and there's a $3 off digital coupon. Now that coupon is not attaching to the eyeshadow. It is like, it excludes a few different items, but this is not one of them. And then the CoverGirl eyeshadows, though, you can pick up one of those since that $3 digital manufacturer coupon is on one CoverGirl product. Then the eyeshadows are $6.29 regular price. We also have a $4 off CRT as well. So you can use that. Like I said, that one's going to be available to everybody. So the combined retail price for these items, $13.08, but we have two, again, one manufacturer coupon, one CVS CRT store coupon, and that will take $7 off. So you pay $6.08 out of pocket and earn $6 back in extra bucks when you buy two, making these 8 cents for two, or 4 cents per item, and you save $13. So again, that was a pretty good deal for those. And like I was saying, the only CRTs that I had this week were those three. For one of them was again on the CoverGirl, which I did use. And again, I also did earn back that $2 extra buck for fulfilling the 4 prescriptions. And as I was also saying too, the General Mills cereal, they had that out of stock, so that changed things just a slight bit for me. My out of pocket was only going to be about $1 more, but I would have used the extra bucks that were supposed to cover that they refunded to me. And if you ever do have that, they should end up refunding you the extra buck for like the way it applies. That's why if you ever notice your cart when you're checking out like online for either pickup or delivery order, it looks really weird. Like it'll say the items are like 67 cents or something like that. It's because a percentage of the extra buck that you are using applies towards each of the items, so that again, if it's out of stock or you return it, you will get the extra buck refunded to you, because you can't return it or get like cash back for it, if that makes sense. So you'll still get the extra buck amount back though, for whatever that percentage of the item that it was applying to. You know, like I said, it doesn't get covered by, because you're either returning it or it wasn't fulfilled in your pickup or shipping order or whatever. So anyways, like I said, I think overall it wasn't too bad having a little bit of a lower out of pocket, only 20 bucks for these items, and being able to use up some of my extra bucks that, like I said, I am a little bit scared maybe expiring before I'm able to use them all up, roll them into deals where I'll be getting like the same amount back almost. But sometimes it's okay to do that too. And like I said, you can have a lower out of pocket that way, and you don't have to worry about them expiring, which is always always been my fear at CVS. I used to only do like about $20-ish to $30 in extra bucks that I would always have every week, because I never wanted to have too many in case there was a week where there wasn't that much going on. And again, I feel like I've been getting so many good deals because I've had so many good CRTs, and now I'm not getting any. So like I said, the deals might look a little bit different for me. Again, these are deals that are available to everybody because I did not use any CRTs, other than again the CoverGirl, which is available to everybody. But that does it for me from CVS for this week. If you guys have any other hauls or deal that's going on for this week, let me know. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like and follow, and I'll see you guys all in the next haul. So bye guys.